Happy morning. Do you know there are two distinctively types of people they live amongst us? No, this is not a difference of race, gender, creed, sexual orientation, or carnivorous versus vegan, Marvel versus DC, or Star Trek versus Star Wars difference. I am talking of people who have two wholly different types of brains. In Doug Brackman's book, Driven, he separates them into what's called the farmer's brain and the hunter's brain. Here is how these two brains diverged, can be traced back to the early days of human evolution. These distinct brain types they emerged due to the different survival strategies and environments that our ancestors faced back then. Let's start with the hunter's brain, okay? For the majority human history, our ancestors were nomadic hunters. They had to be constantly on the move, following the availability of food and resources. As a result, the hunter's brain evolved to be highly adaptable, all its alert to changes in the environment, able to quickly assess risks and opportunities. The characteristics of the human brain is adaptability, innovation, risk taking, curiosity, and spontaneity. All of this can be linked to the survival strategies of early humans. They needed to be able to think on their feet, respond to the certain threats, and to seize opportunities to survive the constantly changing environment they lived in at the time. Does this sound familiar? This relentless drive to survive and thrive made the hunter's brain well suited for the challenges of their time. Now, the farmer's brain. Around about 12,000 years ago, the agricultural revolution marked a significant turning point in human history. The adding of agriculture allowed humans to transition from a nomadic lifestyle to a more settled and stable existence. As a result, the farmer's brain began to evolve, adapting to the new demands of the sedentary lifestyle. The characteristics of the farmer's brain are detailed oriented, structured, patient, responsible, and methodical. And this can be linked to the needs of the agricultural society they lived in. Farming required long term planning, attention to details, and an adherence to routines in order to ensure successful harvest and the sustenance of the for the community. As a result, the farmer's brain developed to be more focused on stability, routine, and predictability. That's what happened. So while the majority of the population transitioned to the farmer's brain, the hunter's brain did not disappear entirely from within the human mind. As Brackman suggests, the entrepreneurs, Navy SEALs, and other risk takers may still possess the trait of the hunter's brain. These individuals are driven by constant need for novelty, challenge, and excitement, much like the hunter gatherers of old. The persistence of the hunter's brain, now a small subset of the population, can be explained by the fact that the continued need for innovation and adaptability in human society was still on demand. Despite the widespread option of the farmer's brain, there remains a need for this small subset of individuals who can push boundaries, explore new ideas, and embrace risks. These individuals, like the early hunters, are the driving force behind human progress and evolution, I'd say. So, School of Noble Thoughts Daily Friends, which are you? Quickly, the distinct differences are: number one, the farmer's brain. It is a constant stability, detail oriented, excelling a cast record in precision and accuracy, structured, most comfortable within environments of established procedures and guidelines. Number three is patient. You understand that good things come to those who wait. Four, responsible. You take your commitments seriously and work hard to fulfill them. Five, methodical. You are an excellent problem solver. You can develop efficient and effective solutions. The hunter brain, on the other side, is adaptable. You are quick to adapt to new situations, new technologies, new environments, new innovations, and you're innovative. You have a natural talent to thinking big and generating creative solutions to the problems. Risk taker. You're a risk taker. You thrive in high pressure situations where others might falter. That's what is the hunter's brain. You're curious. You are always exploring new ideas, concepts, and experiences. It's inbuilt within your life. Number five is spontaneous. You are impulsive and prefer to seize opportunities as they come and arise in your life.